Family, boy, if I don't have a motherfucking story to tell, okay? As you guys can see, my braces are gone. It took me 3 days to record this video, okay? 3 days. And I'm going to explain to you guys exactly why my braces are missing and the reasons why you really should think long and hard before you decide to get braces or anything like that. You guys know that I was super excited about fixing my smile because I was really self-conscious about my teeth, etc., etc. Let me explain something to you. They put my braces on Wednesday of last week. 2 days later, I was woken, whatever. I was awakened by the juice man. My lips were out here. My lips were ginormous, okay? Even still right now, the insides of my mouth, they're still extremely swollen. They may not look like it on camera, but they were extremely swollen. My lips were out here, okay? So, of course, I'm freaking out. I call my mom 2 o'clock in the morning, freaking out because my lips are extremely swollen. So, my first thought was to go to the emergency room. Went to the emergency room. The only thing that they could see what was wrong with me was that I was having some type of allergic reaction to something. So they asked me what I had eaten. And I was like, well, I haven't eaten anything since I really got these braces on. The only thing that I've been doing was really drinking things. So they were like, well, what have you drank? And literally, family, the only thing that I had drank is I had some vanilla iced coffee from McDonald's, and I had, what else did I have? I think some Gatorade or something like that. It wasn't much because I really didn't have an appetite. So they gave me a shot, and they also gave me a prescription for, I forgot exactly what it was for. The very next day, my tongue, I could not feel my tongue at all. My tongue, the insides of my mouth, nothing, okay? All of that was completely numb. My lips had gone down, but the insides of my mouth and my tongue were completely numb. Do you hear me? Okay? So I immediately called the orthodontist at that point because I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is really going on with me? At this point, the only thing that I could think that I've had done is having these braces put in my mouth, okay? So when I called the orthodontist, the first thing that they said was come in immediately, okay? Come in immediately and let us remove the braces from your mouth, okay? Come in immediately and let us remove the braces from your mouth. So I go in, and there's a different guy there. It's not the same person who put the braces on. It was a lady who was there the first time that put the braces on. This time it was a guy there. So he opened my mouth and he was telling me to bite down on something. My mouth was so numb that I couldn't even bite down on like this little cotton ball so he can look into my mouth. He was like, yeah, he said, I see something that's going on with your mouth. So they took me back and they immediately took the braces off of my mouth, family. Immediately, okay? Immediately took the braces off of my mouth. This was 3 days ago. Well, Friday, whatever. It was Friday. So they did all of that and then they fit me for these trays right here. Now, I'm not even going to call the name of these people at all because I don't want to, I don't want to give them a bad name or anything like that because it's definitely not their fault. But let me tell you a little bit of something about these trays. They made these molds today after they immediately took the braces off of my teeth. They don't fit, okay? They put the top ones fit fine, okay? Well, they didn't make them today. They made them on that Friday. The top ones fit fine. The bottom ones, he literally had to apply all of his pressure into my mouth to snap them in. When he did that, my mouth was still, I have no idea what is going on with my mouth, but they immediately removed the braces from my mouth. Now, I can feel, I'm sorry, something is going on with my lip. And that's another thing. After my lips got extremely big, they have been cracking really bad. Okay, now I'm back to, I'll say 95% normal, okay? My lips were completely busted, okay? Like, it was so bad, family. It was so bad the insides of my mouth had became inflamed. And I know some people may be like, well, it may be the irritation from the braces. No, my lips were ginormous. Okay, they were out to here. My tongue should not have been extremely numb the way that it was extremely numb. And the insides of my mouth were like extremely red and sore. Mind you, I didn't even have braces on my back teeth yet. Okay, I only had them on the front 8 teeth, like up to here. Okay, I only had them up to there. So they told me that they were going to remove the braces and they were going to fit me for the Invisalign. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying anything about these people at all. Okay, I'm not, because like I said, it's definitely not their fault that I was having a reaction to the metal in my mouth. But after they took the braces off and they shaved my teeth, okay, to get the glue off, their family, this tooth right here, it seems to me that she shaved a little bit too much. The teeth is flatter than it was, okay? It's much flatter than it was. Family, this has been one of the worst experiences that I've ever had. You guys know how I was so excited about having the braces. I wasn't uncomfortable. Of course, it was an adjustment. The braces being in my mouth was an adjustment, but it was not extremely uncomfortable. The uncomfortable feeling came from my mouth being completely numb and my lips exploding out to here. And they told me to come in so they can remove the braces because they thought I was having an allergic reaction. I'm so scared right now, family, to the point where, you know what, I was like, you know what, like I said, I know it's not their fault, but that has me extremely scared to even go back to these people to get any type of more treatment or anything like that. I told the lady that I would pay them for the services that they have rendered, as far as removing the braces or whatever they had to do. I don't even know if they're going to charge me for that. I'm not extremely sure. But I even told her, because she told me, she said, wait, can you come back? Now, mind you, I've been to this place 3 times already. Okay, I had to go back the first day because the wires literally, I don't know if my teeth were shifting extremely fast, but I had to go back the same day so they can cut the wires because it was like literally digging into my face. I was like, okay, no big deal. 2 days later is when my mouth started going extremely numb, okay, on that Friday. And I had to go back in there and they had to remove them from my mouth. I'm so frustrated. I'm so extremely frustrated, family. Because this is something that I've wanted so bad. But I just cannot endure this type of stuff. I can't. I'm afraid to get anything else put into my damn mouth, okay? As far as braces are concerned, okay? This was one of the worst experiences that I've ever had when it comes to dental procedures or whatever. Are they nice? They're extremely nice. And excuse me looking extra crazy right now. I ain't got nothing on, okay? And I'm frustrated. But I just wanted to come and tell you guys that I am going to be coming back with some more videos. I need to talk. I need to vent. Well, I didn't already vented. I don't even want to talk about this shit anymore. I'm waiting on this lady to call me back to decide what I need to do as far as the remaining of this balance, whatever. Like I told her, I don't care if I have to pay you for you putting the motherfuckers on and for you taking them off. I don't even give a fuck at this point, okay? All I know is the fact that that shit right there, that allergic reaction that I had, she was like, yeah, we've had people before that have had reactions to the metal being in their mouths. I'll see y'all in a minute, family. Bye.